We're ready?
We're good.
Okay. We'll call to order the Village of Ashwaubenon Public Works and Protection Committee for Tuesday, February 6, 2018. Roll call, please.
Mike Malczewski.
Here.
Mark Williams.
Here.
Joanne Euclid. Here. And Josh Kornrost.
Here.
And Bukowski is excused.
Oh, yes, okay. It's customary to stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Action on the minutes. Do we have any changes, additions, deletions?
How about the agenda first?
Oh, action on the agenda. Sorry, I skipped one.
Motion to approve.
We have
Second.
We have motion and a second to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Action on the minutes from the regular meeting, January 2nd, 2018, 6:30 PM.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have motion and a second to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Number 6, comments from the public, limited to items not on the agenda. Please state your name and address, limited to 5 minutes. Board's role is to listen and not discuss. Personnel issues cannot be discussed. Board is not able to take action at this meeting. I invited Mr. Metz to come to the meeting.
My name is Dennis Metz. I live at 1390 Fernando Drive, De Pere, Wisconsin, but we're Ashwaubenon, thank goodness, I guess. About a year and a half ago, I approached the town board with a petition asking that truck route be removed from Fernando Drive because it's a residential area, and with Main Street changing hands between the village of Ashwaubenon, the Main Street, West Main Street out of De Pere would eliminate trucks going through a residential area, which is Fernando Drive, from Main Avenue to Packland. And the other day I got home and the wife says to me, she says, you notice a little more truck traffic? And I says, well, no, I haven't been home. And the results were that there was a sign at one time on the corner of West Main and Fernando Drive. That sign is no longer there, a no truck sign. I don't know what happened to it, but it was there. If it was removed intentionally, you know, if a plow hit it or whatever, but it did increase the truck traffic noticeably. When we did do the signage, we had a reduction, I would say last summer, probably of about maybe 60%, 65% less truck traffic. I understand that signs can only be a suggestion. You can't enforce signs, and you can't force drivers to do what they are going to do. But I have stopped drivers, asked them why they're on a trout route that's clearly marked, and they said it's not clearly marked. Many of them are going by their GPS, which obviously is not up to date. But I says, besides your GPS, you still have to abide by the rules of the road. Item number 2, most of the truck traffic is going to the south end of Packland Drive to the warehouses that are out in that area, that are out there. I don't know for sure exactly what they all are, but there's heavy truck traffic going to those areas. When they come back and they're on northbound on Packland Drive, when they are waiting for the light to change, if they intend to turn right, once they've turned right, they're committed. The no truck route sign is on I believe a light pole, probably 60 feet, 70 feet east of the intersection. So if they turn, if they're looking at the lights and they want to turn right, they're not going to know that that's not on the truck route until they've already committed themselves. What I'm here to ask is for suggestions to go to a plan B. Would it be possible to put on the southeast corner of Packland Drive and Fernando Drive a no truck route with an arrow pointing right, so that besides looking at the light changing, they can see that the sign, obviously before they've committed themselves, if that possibly could be done to help the truck traffic. It's not all on the drivers. I think part of it is probably better signage. I don't know what it would cost the village, but it's only a suggestion. You know, I'm not, I did what I had to do. The residents backed me. Well, it was a collective effort, obviously, but the area is becoming younger, and the reason for removing the truck traffic was for safety purposes. So if you have any questions, and I do appreciate the committee's opportunity to let me address you. Thank you.
Doug?
Mike, if it's all right, Mr. Metz, if you want to give us a call, we'll meet you out there one of these days, and we can see what works.
Okay, I did leave a phone message with Mr. Vandenelsen. Vandenelsen?
Yes, he's our street operations supervisor.
Right, I left him a message yesterday, explained to him the situation, asked him to call me back, and of course, I mean, I'm sure he's a busy man, and I have not heard from him yet.
Sure.
So yeah, I would appreciate that, and we can, you know, we can look that over. But the main thing is there's one sign that's missing that was there at one time, and the fact that the other sign on the corner of Fernando Drive and Packerland is kind of like a gotcha sort of a thing. You already turned right. Oh, well, guess what? There's a sign there. Now I've already committed myself. Now what am I going to do? So.
Yep. And what we can do is, if there's something that you're seeing that would work out there, then we can take that and talk it over with the county, because Packerland's a county roadway, so we just have to get their blessing on where we put signs. So
Sure.
Not a problem.
Any help that you can give us would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. So who do I want to call? Okay. Thank you very much. Any other questions?
No, that should do it.
All right.
Thanks for coming, Dennis.
Thank you again. Thank you.
You bet. Agenda item 7, action items, discussion and possible action on a 2018 four-wheel drive 3/4 ton pickup with plow.
All right, the item before you tonight is in regards to the possible purchase of a new 3/4 ton pickup truck. We solicited quotes from 7 dealerships in the area and received 3 quotes back. Those are attached to the agenda here, with the low quote coming from Witt Family Ford out in Pulaski in the amount of $33,377.82. That does include the plow package that comes with it. The item to note is the budget item the budget amount we had for this was $30,000. So the $33,000 it does exceed the budget. Couple things to consider, I guess. I kind of know that in the green sheet. We had a couple of dump trucks that came in under budget this last year, so there's some funds available in the capital replacement fund, vehicle replacement fund. The other option we could do is wait on the plow package and purchase the truck this year. So just wanted to bring that forward, get answer any questions or get any feedback from the committee.
Are one of the trucks going to be sold?
Yes, this replaces a 2001 GMC regular cab pickup truck, so it's definitely seen its useful life.
So it may be a wash with the $3,000 over anticipated cost?
Yep, that vehicle will be sold on the public surplus site, so I would think we'd get that amount for sure.
Okay.
Make a motion that we approve the bid from Witt Ford for $33,377.82.
Second that motion.
We have a motion and a second to award the bid to Witt Family Ford for $33,377.82. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Mary?
Mike, I would just like to make a comment that, they're replacing a 2001 truck with a 2018. Kudos to our Public Works guys for having a truck to use for 17 years. That, our guys do a great job in the shop and out there in the big barn, as I call it. So, great guys out there.
That's true. Next to me, you have the oldest pickup trucks.
Sounds good, thank you.
Any items for next agenda?
I've had 2 phone calls that I just want to throw out there, and I don't know if we want to put it on a village board agenda or staff or whatever. I think they might be looking at it already. One is the corner of Pioneer and Ponderosa for stop signs there. And the second one is the signs that we put on Cormier Road for crossing for pedestrians. We've got a request to put one on Shady Lane where Sherwood Forest is there, where they go from side to side across Shady. And I don't know if anything's been done with that, so I think I did talk to Allison about that as well, so.
Okay.
That was a request by a former Ashwaubenon police officer, so.
Okay. Do we want them on the agenda?
Well, I just
Or
want
is
to
that
make
going to
sure
go to
that
the
they come
board
through.
regardless?
I don't know.
What we can do is look into it and get a cost, and typically on those requests, we bring them through at budget time to be discussed. So
Okay.
if that's all right, we'll put that one on.
Sure.
You'll see it at budget time then.
Okay.
Sure, okay. Adjournment.
Make a motion to adjourn.
We have a motion to adjourn, and we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. We stand adjourned.